We are actually designing a new product. We're not sitting on our hands here. There are two new products that I think you will be very excited about.
A complete Tesla overhaul called Highland Project has been made public. The Tesla Model 3 Highland has been refreshed, making it even more luxurious and comfortable. The most notable changes are in the price from only $35,000, even though it has picked up to half of its parts from design to the features. The Model 3 Highland also has a longer driving range thanks to a more efficient battery. These updates make it a more appealing option for buyers looking for a premium electric vehicle. How has the new Model 3 Highland changed? Join us to find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. But first, please show your support by subscribing and sharing this video to your friends who are also big Tesla fans. Now, let's get started. While most car models get a mid-cycle refresh after about 3 years and an overhaul after 7, Tesla's done it a little differently with smaller continuous improvements rather than doing it the traditional way. We finally see a dramatic change to the Model 3. Rumors about it have us excited and extremely curious. What changes have there been compared to the older version of Model 3? Tesla has renewed the two versions that first appeared in the Chinese market, the Model 3 Highland Project rear-wheel drive and Model 3 long-range all-wheel drive. However, until now, we've not seen the appearance of a performance variant compared to the old prototype. With an initial price of only $35,800, 12% lower than the original price of the older Model 3 version at $40,000, and the new Model 3 long range at only $40,800, while the older version has an original price of $47,000, is based on a comparison between the Chinese Tesla website and the global website. This is the Model 3 Highland's price during pre-order in China. It would gradually lower when mass sales begin. With this unexpected price, we'd certainly think that Tesla's done some shortcut tricks to cut costs for the new Model 3. Don't forget that it's manufactured at the Giga Shanghai factory, which has an abundant supply of battery materials. In fact, that is not the case. It's even been redesigned with a completely new body, creating a difference in superiority.
We continue to target 1.8 million vehicle deliveries this year, although we expect that Q3 production will be a little bit down because we've got summer shutdowns for a lot of factory upgrades.
Elon Musk has announced that the company will maintain its production target of 1.8 million vehicles this year. While that's great news for investors, Tesla did note that upgrades to the Fremont factory will take place in the third quarter, potentially causing a slight drop in output. Tesla has specific plans for the Cybertruck and the Model 3 Highland, so the shutdown is most likely related to efforts to industrialize these two new EV models. With its ongoing plans, it's likely that when the Tesla Cybertruck completes major deliveries in the third and fourth quarters, the Model 3 Highland will go into production in North America and make deliveries in early 2024. Tesla's updated two new colors for the Model 3. Ultra Red, similar to what we have on the new Tesla Model S, and Stealth Gray is pretty good looking. But the most obvious change is the front and rear lights after seeing the design change for the first time. Model 3 has a front light cover that's slimmer and sharper than before with clear lines. It is exactly a young woman's eyes. LED daytime appears for the first time on Project Highland, making it more prominent, but the front fog lights have been removed. The creases in the tapered hood edge under the headlights are now much sharper and extend to the fenders. The recesses on the hood right next to the front lights are also designed to increase aerodynamics by 5%. The taillights are designed in a more seamless C shape than the old version, so when you open the trunk, the taillights will move completely to follow the trunk. The front light design not only gives it a more modern, but also actually improves the aerodynamics and tightness of the overall design of the new Model 3. Along with that, the central air vent at the front of the car is designed a bit wider than the old model, which will have great effect in cooling the entire car and relatively reduce drag. A slight change in the slightly raised bonnet makes it easier for the wind to pass through the sunscreen, an effective method to reduce wind noise when traveling. This new update doesn't have a front camera at the bottom as we expected before. You know that the camera appears on the all-terrain Cybertruck. Its appearance is necessary for us to easily monitor obstacles ahead when going off-road. The new Tesla Model 3 probably doesn't need that. It's not recommended for off-road climbing. So the camera can move onto the windshield similar to the Model S. We think that it's better if the new Model 3 were equipped with ultrasonic waves to solve the problem of the front camera when traveling in snow or mud environments. What do you think about that? With 18-inch photon wheel designs with removable aerodynamic hubcaps and the 19-inch Nova for sport options, it seems that the aftermarket hubcap design is being developed by Tesla to increase market diversity in the future, like what they did on the Cybertruck. The special black bars mounted on the 19-inch Nova wheels still make the tires look larger than usual. Choosing a larger wheel size is still the same as the old version. It'll significantly reduce the range of movement. Overall, the exterior design of the Model 3 Highland has a slight design change compared to the older versions, so this is really said to be a midlife upgrade. When open, we'll see the interior of the doors covered in high-quality leatherette. This new leather acts as a barrier between the interior of the car and the outside environment, helping to absorb sound waves. This can make the ride more comfortable and quieter, especially on long journeys. The LED strip running throughout the new dash design with a new Airway 2.0 system, it seems to be only on yachts and supercars. Tesla's equipped all-improved 360-degree soundproof glass both in the rear window and the back window compared to the old version that was only available in the windshield and the front window. The middle console is equipped with an openable aluminum lid and larger storage space. The middle armrest has an improved structure, like a powerful magnetic lid. The steering wheel has also been completely redesigned. The indicator light level has been completely removed, replaced by an indicator light button right on the steering wheel. The horn in the old version is often inconvenient in terms of visibility and position, which makes us have to observe and lift our hands off the steering wheel before using. However, in the new version, it's been moved to the middle of the steering wheel to make it easier to recognize in case of an emergency. The newly redesigned front and rear seats show a similarity to the Model S and Model X interiors. The small, perforated appearance of the seats seem more luxurious, but also serves well for driving a completely new purpose is to equip heated and ventilated with cooled air. For those who are taller when sitting in the cabin, will only have a little headroom relative to the ceiling, and the roofline's low due to aerodynamics, so your vision will be limited whenever you're looking up. But don't worry about this, because we need to pay attention to our surroundings when moving on the road instead of looking at the roof. The 15.4-inch screen's basically 0.4 inches larger than the older version, but it's equipped with an 8-inch screen on the back seats. The difference is the slimmer bezel design of the center console screen, which provides more responsiveness along with some additional features for control. You can actually switch on or off the air system in the car through the dashboard, which wasn't available in the old model. One of the really big improvements in this new Model 3 is an 8-inch screen on the back so you can watch movies and you can connect your headphones with Bluetooth to enjoy a song without anyone else in the car hearing it. So we think the kids will definitely appreciate this. What's even cooler? Tesla's updated the stereo system for more bass. Now it's got 17 speakers compared to 14 in the older versions, which promises to bring a new experience to users. What do you think about owning such a vivid sound space? Please tell us your ideas in the comments below. One of the improvements, not only to increase the luxury, is the suspension equipped with new springs and dampers. The old Model 3 has the standard suspension system that includes McPherson struts in the front and rear. But the new Model 3 has an independent multi-link suspension system in the rear. This is an adaptive suspension system more advanced than the passive suspension system on the older Model 3. It uses sensors to monitor road conditions and driving behavior, and it automatically adjusts the suspension height to provide a smoother ride and improve handling. This system can be adjusted manually by the driver. The suspension on the Model 3 Highland's been improved to provide better handling performance in good road conditions and more comfortable driving in poor road conditions. These improvements are made possible through the use of a multi-link suspension at the rear, increased suspension stiffness, and shortened suspension travel. In general, noise cancellation is said to have improved compared to the old model. Noise-absorbing materials were chosen for the interior because one of the ways to make the car quieter when moving is to prevent noise vibrations around the cabin. So the new Model 3 has effective double-insulated glass panels on all glass sides of the new car. Compared to the old Model 3, it's only available in the windshield and front windows. In addition, new multi-layer tires help reduce the impact of sound when moving. The latest Tesla Model 3 Highland in Europe is equipped with Michelin or Hankook tires made in markets like China. Michelin Primary 4 with size 255/45R18. This is a summer tire designed to provide high performance, comfortable handling, and good durability. Primacy 4 tires are equipped with Evergrip technologies to maintain grip even when the tire is worn. Dynamic response helps react quickly to different driving conditions. Aqua Control helps handle water drainage quickly, suitable for rain conditions. And finally, Noise Shield technology, which is important for noise reduction on the go. Hankook's new tire technology also shows that Tesla's tire suppliers truly focused on tire wear, noise reduction, and unique road holding capabilities for the new Model 3. The new tires manufactured using Evolution technology, a compound that includes high concentrations of silica and environmentally friendly materials to evenly distribute pressure on the road surface to prolong the life of the tire and accommodate anti-aging technology. Noise, increased range of movement, increased grip, and lateral stiffness when cornering. Tesla ultimately calculated the overall impact of a 30% improvement in wind and ambient vehicle noise. That's actually a good sign that Tesla's listened to its users and seems to have applied all the requirements that customers complained about before. Tesla's success in increasing performance and range shows that this design change isn't just for show. They've improved the aerodynamics of the new Model 3. Although this variant had the same motor and battery as before, Project Highland appears to be 5 to 8% more efficient. The measured drag coefficient was shown to have decreased to 0.219 CD drag coefficient from 0.225 CD of the old Model 3. This makes the new Tesla Model 3 the most aerodynamic car out there. Although there are no changes to the motor and battery, Tesla's improved the range of this new model. A minor weakness for the Model 3 in terms of acceleration time. We need more time to get from 0 to 100 miles, 6.1 seconds on the rear-wheel drive and 4.4 on the long-range variant. However, the achieved times in the older model were 5.8 and 4.1 respectively. In turn, the new model's range has been significantly improved with the RWD version capable of traveling up to 344 miles, and dual-motor long-range variant can reach 421 miles according to WLTP estimates. When we check on the Tesla China homepage, we also see that the operating range of the RWD is 606 kilometers, about 377 miles, and in the long-range variant is 713 kilometers, equivalent to 443 miles according to the CLTC estimates. The biggest improvements we're interested in is the ability to get this unexpected range at a more affordable price. Electric car enthusiasts want Tesla to refresh the Model 3 because it hasn't been updated in 6 years. We don't think the Model 3 looks old, but would appreciate a few changes. To be honest, we were surprised that there was so much improvement, about more than a half. It feels like a new car with the ambient LED lighting that's getting a lot of attention on the X platform. Other great additions have been made and people are super excited about them. Deliveries of Model 3 Highland will begin at the end of October 2023 in Europe and the Middle East. And we expected Tesla to announce the details about the North American model and its availability in the future at the brand Fremont facility in California soon. Along with the Model 3's fresh designs, the Tesla Cybertruck delivery is also highly anticipated, in which the electric vehicle manufacturer is expected to deliver the first batch of vehicles, possibly to company employees or for the showrooms. Not only Elon Musk previously announced that the event would take place at the end of the third quarter, which means that the end of September of 2023, but also because invitations to the event have begun to be available through Tesla's referral program. What do you think about the big change of Model 3 Highland? Let us know what you're thinking in the comments section down below. And if you had a blast watching this video, show us some love by smashing that like button, subscribing, spreading the word, and smacking that bell icon to get notified about more exciting episodes. Thanks so much, and until next time, stay safe and God bless.